Welcome to Overgo World, making your life better through tech, vacations, and other great things. Remember to subscribe so that you don't miss out on our latest videos. Hi there, what I'm going to show you today is a must-have if you are going to the US and you are going to want to use your UK phone and you don't want to rack up a lot of roaming charges, especially if your phone has eSIM capability like some of the iPhones. So I've done this a number of times before. I use it every time and it's great. If you go into the App Store, you just type in T-Mobile, it'll come up with T-Mobile prepaid eSIM. So if you download that app, I've already downloaded it, and you open it up, it will run a compatibility check to check that it can work on your phone. And then if you click on the options, it will show you the plans. And it's got unlimited plans and limited data plans. I always go with the unlimited, and I always go with the $60 one. And if I click on that, I'll show you why. So it's unlimited talk and text, unlimited 5G data on their network, up to 10 gig of hotspot tethering, and then unlimited at 3G, and it lasts for 30 days and it's refillable. So basically, it just means that when I'm in the US, I can use data just as normal. I don't need to worry about it. I can make unlimited calls within the US. So if I am dealing with Uber Eats, all of those kind of things, that's not a problem. Calling it, attractions or events, etc. It's great. So that's the one I normally go with, and that's the one I'm going to go with today. So it is a really straightforward process. It asks you to enter an email. So I'm just going to enter my email there. So having put my email in, it asks me, where are you going to use your primary location for your phone? So this is where I'm going to be using it. So if I just type in the zip code for this. So I'm just going to type in the zip code in America. So I'm going to Orlando. So I'm just typing that in. And it's just got a confirmation. It is Orlando. So we confirm. Then you just enter your card details. And the quick tip on this is you're probably going to want to, because you're paying in dollars, you're going to want to use one of the credit cards which offers no sort of extra currency charges and good exchange rates on the credit card, because some give you a surcharge for doing US dollar transactions. Others, for example, I know cards like Halifax and Barclaycard, they do offer some cards where if you use those, they don't give you any extra surcharges and they have good exchange rates. So I'm just going to type in my card details. It then asks you to create a PIN number. So I'm going to create a PIN number and enter that in. And it's just asking me to confirm the details, and it's giving me the phone number. So I normally take a screenshot of this so that I've got those details to hand. And then it will say total due, and it's got $60 plus the tax because I'm using it in Florida. And I'm just going to click on submit and pay. And it's given me also the US number that I am going to have when I'm over there. So if I'm using Uber, that will be the number that I will be using while I'm over there. It comes up with a message saying activate new eSIM. So I'm going to click on allow. It's just activating the eSIM. And it says it's now ready. So I'm just going to click on continue, and it's activating it. And as I say, I've used this a number of times for the US. If you're going to Europe, Portugal, for example, you may want to have a look at the Orange, which does an equivalent sort of eSIM type of deal. But I've just found that this is really useful to avoid all those roaming charge types of issues that you'd have if you're going abroad. As you can see, it's just saying connecting to network at the moment. And it comes up with this because obviously I'm not in the US at the moment. it won't activate, but you just wait until you got this message. So just click on continue on there. Then it comes up with default line. So default line used to call or send messages to people. And you can sort of assign. So I've got UK primary SIM, which is my normal one, and then you've got I've got business at the moment. I'm going to customize this. So at the moment, I'm just going to just click on UK primary SIM at the moment, and then click on your default line. That's to call people who are not in your contacts. People in your contacts can be assigned a preferred line at any time in the contacts app, and that's I'm just leaving that as UK primary SIM at the moment. It comes up here with my UK primary SIM number, and also it's got at the moment for business, it is the number which T-Mobile has allocated for this. And it says choose which mobile plans you want to use with iMessage and FaceTime for your Apple ID. So that I'm just going to just select my normal number, because I don't want to be changing that. And this is only temporary, so I don't want to be adding that onto the US one onto FaceTime or iMessage. Mobile data, choose your default line for mobile data. And again, I'm just going to click my UK primary SIM. It says allow mobile data switching, which allows mobile data from both lines depending upon coverage. I'm going to leave that off for the moment, because while I'm in the UK and I'm activating, I'm just going to use my UK arrangements. When I get into US, I will just switch over to the US arrangements. So I'm just going to click on done on that. Update contacts preferred line. Would you like to choose a new preferred line for contacts? Because I have previously used this, and it's saying for contacts that previously used the old US number that I had last time I did it. I'm just going to click update later. And it says new mobile plan has been detected. Choose how your iPhone will use. So you click on continue. So it's now giving me the label. So it's saying label for my existing number, which I've called UK primary SIM. Label for your T-Mobile plan. At the moment it's got business. I am just going to click on that and change that so it's really easy for me. So I'm going to call it USA 2024 SIM. So it's really easy for me to know which SIM I'm actually using. And I click on done, and then that will update. And that's when I know if I want to switch between UK and US, it's really easy for me to do that. It says your default line. What are you going to use for that? So I'm in the UK. I'm going to leave it as my UK primary SIM. iMessage, leave that as my UK primary SIM. Mobile data, UK primary SIM. And it's asking me again, what do I want to use for the old ones? So I'll just put the US one for that. And do you love T-Mobile prepaid eSIM? Well, I don't want to deal with that at the moment, so I'll just, well, I do love it actually, so I'll just click on yes. And it says you're all set. So it's got in there the details of the actual phone number itself. It's got the order number. It allows you to manage your account by creating a T-Mobile ID login. And we are all set. So that's all done now. If you want to create a T-Mobile ID login, you can by just clicking on the link. But you don't need to. If you're only going to use this for 30 days, what's going to happen is it'll time out anyway. So what you do is you just set that up. What I'm also going to just show you is that when you're going to get into the US, what you're going to do is this. So you're obviously going to go into airplane mode on the plane. And when you get to the US, you are going to go into your settings. We go into mobile service, and it's got here now the UK primary SIM. It's got the US SIM number with the new number that T-Mobile have now given me. It's got both SIMs on at the moment. It shows my primary data. In mobile data is the primary SIM, a UK one. It shows my default voice line is the UK primary SIM. What I'm going to do at the moment is for the US one, I'm going to click on that, and I'm just going to switch that off. So I've just switched that off at the moment, and I am going to go back. And when I go into the US, all I'm going to do is go into my UK primary SIM, switch that off, so turn off this line, and go into my US one, turn on this line, and that will be it. It will all start working great when I'm over there. So just have it off while you're in the UK, so it's not doing any kind of roaming or using any data off your new package when you're in the US. And I'll just show you again, it is the mobile service, and you're just going to turn on your line. So in terms of SIMs, you're going to switch off your UK primary line, you're going to turn on the T-Mobile line, and then your mobile data and your default voice line will be the US SIM. If it isn't, just click on those and change it to that, and then you can use it. Obviously, when you're coming back, you're going to be in flight mode on the plane, and then you just do the reverse. You go back into this, and you just switch off the US, turn on the UK, and you just let your SIM time out after 30 days. There's no recurring credit card charges. There's no notice you have to do. It just automatically times out after the 30 days. I hope you found that useful. We hope you enjoyed watching this, so please feel free to hit the like button and remember to subscribe for great upcoming videos. Thank you and see you next time.